चली जा रही है, किसके साथ, कौन है ये लोग?
See, that's why I look forward to these seasons because someone else is doing all the planning. I just show up, you know.
Yeah, we're getting separated.
It's just me.
Sounds like a you problem, buddy.
What are you talking about?
सब लोग नहीं कर रहे.
नहीं मम्मी पापा हैं ये.
Hi, this is Sana Fazeen and I'm going to take you guys on a fun ride with Amol, Maanvi and Sumeet. It's not a tripling ride because I'm also joining them right now. But what are we in for with tripling 3? Tell us.
The writer will tell you.
Tripling 3, Tripling 3 this season actually the parents are in the driver's seat
Yeah.
and they are driving very rashly. They are going.
Which is why we're shocked.
Yeah, which is why we are like, hey. And basically the parents drop a bomb on the siblings that they made a certain decision in life. They want to go on a different journey, separate. And the kids start behaving very oddly. They don't take it well, obviously, and they start behaving like parents, like conventional parents. That, oh, how can you do this, and how badly it'll show on us, and what are we supposed to tell our friends and stuff like that. And also the fact that we tend to take our parents for granted. We are sort of, we don't even say mom, dad with their names. We just say parents. It's like, it's a package.
One unit, yeah.
It's a unit. And they're supposed to just be around for us and whenever we need them. And their entire motto in life is to be there for us when we need them. They can't have their own lives, can't have their own journeys. And how all three of us being such different people, as in characters, deal with this and come to terms. And what happens in the end? Do they go? Do they not go? Are we happy or do we fight? That's the story.
But you know, this realization of children taking their parents for granted has come to Sumeet after he became a parent himself.
Yeah, it did. It really did.
Yeah.
Is Wade taking you for granted?
He does all the time. He literally walks all over me. When I'm sleeping, he walks on me.
But Sumeet, of course, was associated with tripling because he was writing for it. How were you, like, were you guys waiting कि कब call आएगा कि चलो start करना है shoot?
Yeah, पता चल जाता है हमको. We are friends otherwise also and we keep talking. And, mostly we are in touch.
Yeah.
In fact, I too can say for myself that I am less in touch than they want me to be because sometimes Baba is like, अरे हमने कुछ crack किया सुनाऊं क्या? मैं like नहीं. मत सुनाओ, आप लिख दो. I just come for the shoot. That's at least my personal attitude towards it. But we all know when it's happening, what's
We
happening.
keep our eyes and ears
हमारी
open.
नजर रहती है उस पे.
No, and even when we were writing and it was at an initial stage, I was a little nervous because we were trying a bunch of different things and I kind of wanted their approval also. So I remember like doing an unofficial brief narration to you
Reading,
also. I
like
called you, I called Kunal also, I called Kumud also. कि ये ऐसा मैं सोच रहा हूँ, ऐसा लिख रहा हूँ कि ऐसा ना हो कि I write something and then they come and read and say, what the fuck, we don't want to do
Ridiculous
this.
or something,
You know,
yeah.
this is not something that we are comfortable with. But thankfully they were all on board.
And for you, Maanvi, like getting into Chanchal becomes easy because you've lived her for 2 seasons or because it comes after a gap. Yeah, does it?
Yeah, so it is pretty daunting. Like, you know,
Yeah.
when, and at least, like I remember this season also, before we started shooting, I was getting very nervous and like panicking a little bit that, you know, I have lost Chanchal's voice and, you know, what I don't remember and stuff. And, but then we started discussing, we started doing readings, we started doing calls and, you know, just once the whole process starts, you kind of, it starts coming back to you. And then once you're on set, in any way, there's a, like, you know, it's just, it's like coming home sort of a thing, right? Like it just comes crashing back to you. And I have this trick, which is that I use the same perfume for like successive seasons. And that helps. Like it immediately takes you back to that space.
Amol, I feel your character has a separate fan base. Like people love the character.
Yeah.
What has been the best feedback that you've received and the worst one?
Best feedback.
Yeah. Like somebody just told you something.
यार बहुत प्यार मिल जाता है. इसमें best कैसे ढूंढूं मुझे पता नहीं है. And I get a lot of love for this character. Some of it is not shareable.
Not mentioned in your interview.
But it still, I would honestly admit, it it makes you feel good. Yeah, people love me
Yeah.
in this way also. Worst नहीं आ रहा है मेरे दिमाग में because I think more or less, at least for this character, it's been mostly love. Also, I think once you start loving a character like this, it's very difficult to unlove it because there's anything that person can do falls into. You know, I was just telling someone here that if we were talking about interviews and you know me playing Chitwan in the show and sometimes people thinking I'm Chitwan in the interviews, and if I start having a heart attack here, you might think it's a joke.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, I'm having a heart attack, people will start laughing because they're like, ha, अरे Chitwan को heart attack कैसे आ सकता है? But I might just die because people might not take it seriously. So I think वो प्यार में ही जाता है. Chitwan कुछ भी करता है वो लोग को पसंद आ जाता है. Of course, I mean I have to first give credit to the writers because they came up with this character, a character that honestly when I heard for the first time even I was like ये क्या है कौन है ये इंसान कौन है इसको कैसे play करते हैं because he makes no sense to me as an actor. But किसी तरह से हिम्मत करके किया कुछ
Okay, if you have to like go back, what role does tripling play in each of your individual styles and profession?
I mean, it plays a huge role in my life. This was the first show that I wrote which became so big.
Right.
I'd written Love Per Square Foot before that. Not many people knew that I wrote it. Then I written that Bang Baja Barat.
Yeah.
Yash Raj had made that. But again, not many people. But this time, because I was also acting in it, then people were paying attention to me. So they also said, oh, you also wrote it. So yeah, I wrote it with Akash.
Right.
Season 3, I wrote it with Abbas Dalal. Arunab Kumar, of course, contributed in the story, and Gopal Tiwari came in for a few sessions. So it was an interesting space to be in, and overall, it's played a huge role in my acting career, I would say.
Pictures was actually what changed the game for me, TVF Pictures, and this just kind of pushed that even further. Like it cemented that, you know, in some ways. So yeah, that it just like a second innings or whatever. I mean, it sounds too soon to say second innings, but you know, like I'd stopped auditioning and I'd stopped just before Pictures because I was getting the same bubbly Jab We Met kind of characters, and I was like, you know, nahi, ho gaya. Then Pictures happened, and then tripling took that even further. So yeah.
मैं तो बोलता हूँ कि मैं तो अभी तक इसी का खा रहा हूँ ऐसा मेरा मानना है क्योंकि इससे पहले मैं खाता नहीं था तो पैसे नहीं थे मेरे पास सो इससे पहले भी काम करते थे यार हम लोग we used to do a lot of theatre and those odd parts in films and everything, but I guess the biggest currency that this show gave me and which has a lot of effect on your professional life is the currency of fame.
Yeah.
It's the first time for many people in the industry, in the city, I remain the same actor. हमको तो पहले से पता था, लेकिन दुनिया को नहीं पता था. So and that plays an important part. Is however idealistic you are, you realize once you come in that that's an important part. I almost sometimes lost out on projects because it was not about a better actor or a lesser actor, but आपको कोई जानता नहीं है सर, तो मुश्किल है. So then you realize कि अच्छा अब at least what this show gave me was कि अब मुझे लोग जानते हैं. I could prove it to people. I could show them my Instagram followers and say, देखो मुझे लोग जानते हैं. They want to see, look at their comments. They love me, and that helps in many ways.
Since we love your chemistry, we have some very quick questions. Who's most likely to plan a family trek among us?
I don't think any of us does that clearly.
Clearly, none of us are that
Planning
responsible that we would say,
As a
hey mom, dad,
family
sister,
trek.
Jijaji, we are going to this trek. I have booked tickets and I don't think...
See, that's why I look forward to these seasons because someone else is doing all the planning. I just show up, you know.
This, I guess, we know the answer. Pull out of a family vacation. So I think.
No, what is the answer?
No,
Then
what
we
do you
all
think
of
is
us.
the
then. Any of us.
I never pull out.
Oh.
I mean, as long as someone else is taking care of all the other boring
Yeah.
things,
I may have
I
thoughts.
show up.
I may have thoughts.
Yeah. I mean, I don't pull out because I'll be bored, but I have work.
Okay.
Or that's what I say.
मैं busy रहता हूँ देखो.
Who
तुम लोग
takes
अपना देख लो.
effort to keep a connection between you guys?
I think we all do on certain
Yeah.
levels, like on and off, we keep sending each other emo messages to,
Oh.
you know. emo phone
Miss
calls,
you.
miss you kind of thing.
And who doesn't care?
About
doesn't
staying in
care?
touch or in general?
At least they haven't shown it yet.
miss you तो बोल दे रहे हैं किसी को तो.
Who trolls the other on social media? Like
Trolls?
just maybe at
Yeah,
least
some-
write
थोड़ा
some.
PDA कर लेता हूँ मैं बाबा के
Sumeet
साथ
does,
कभी-कभी.
हाँ, like these two do a lot of not trolling but like fun roasting. You know, yeah.
Gossip about one to another.
नहीं, gossip तो नहीं करते.
अलग
Because
से-
we have to
अलग से
like
पूछना ये
work
सब.
and
No, no.
Okay, who among three of you who's most likely to kill for love?
Kill for love.
Yeah. Who's that so passionate that they could kill?
fun.
हाँ मैं भी यही सोच रहा था.
They just didn't have an answer, so they named me.
और kill is an interesting answer.
If upset, kill the love.
Spend all their money on something stupid.
That definitely, yeah.
She's taken it.
I just did. Not to-
Yeah.
Go a week without a shower.
I mean, I shower every day and sometimes twice a day. So I really.
Maybe 20 years ago I was in boys hostel.
Okay.
Week थोड़ा ज़्यादा है, but 2-3 दिन चल जाता है.
Fake illness to skip work.
All of us have, I think. I mean, I have for sure.
No, I haven't.
That's a lie.
I swear I haven't.
You've never said, "अरे आज थोड़ा मुझे जल्दी headache हो रहा है," or
No,
can I come
headache तो नहीं
one
बोला
hour
होगा.
late? Pack up. आज थोड़ा call time late दे दो because I'm not
उतना
feeling
उतना
well.
किया हाँ ये call time late wait किया मतलब I've actually never skipped work
हाँ, fully skip work I haven't, but
Wow.
I've done this.
I haven't skipped acting
fake-
work.
हाँ
Acha, other one.
ऑफिस जाता था अभी.
तो वहाँ कर देते
वहाँ किया.
Who's most likely to become a politician?
Kumuchi.
for sure.
Who's most likely to have a Finsta account?
Oh, all of us have.
No, like you.
अरे बाबा
No, you have
हम
to
सब नहीं
form
है.
Big break.
the fake Insta account and then you stalk people. Like that's what Finsta is.
हाँ,
Yeah,
तो
so of course.
वो हम सब नहीं कर रहे बाबा वो नहीं कर रहे.
Yeah, that's just you.
It's just me.
Sounds like a you problem, buddy.
What are you talking about?
सब लोग नहीं कर रहे.
Get arrested for doing something illegal.
बहुत शरीफ लोग हैं हम सब.
Yeah, I guess.
बहुत ज़्यादा.
I guess we are going with
Yeah,
that then.
actually. Yeah.
Negotiate with producers for a bigger paycheck.
I think all
उस
of us,
मामले में कोई शरीफ नहीं है हम लोग.
all of us sort of, you know,
सब ऐसे हो गए देखो.
excel in that
डिपार्टमेंट
We
में.
deserve it. I think we deserve it.
Yeah.
Sign a project and then regret. Who's most likely to do
All of
that?
us, I think. Pretty frequently we do that.
Given the state of affairs. Uh-oh.
And lastly, never take a tripling ride. Who's most likely?
Never take a trip. वो तो इलीगल है. वो नहीं करते हम.